It's been a violent and deadly year in Toronto with 11 murders alone in the month of October. Police updated some of their investigations today, saying that gun violence and mental health are contributing factors.
These crimes have a traumatic impact on families and communities and leave a lasting impression on our officers and other first responders.
Of the 11 homicides in October, 8 of them were shootings. 4 people were killed over the span of a single weekend, and 73-year-old Christopher Young was one of those victims. He was a Beck taxi driver found in his cab with several gunshot wounds near pharmacy in Eglinton. In that case, a 17-year-old boy is wanted for first-degree murder.
I will go through the homicides individually very quickly.
As the head of homicide read through the long list of October murders, he said gang members have been involved in some of the shootings and they continue to look for links between cases.
Despite some of these incidents happening within days, even hours of each other and within the same or neighboring divisions, we do not have any evidence at this time to suggest they are connected in any way. But of course, we are always open to that possibility.
31 Division in the city's northeast end has seen the most shooting activity this year, and Chief James Raymer says the violence is taking a toll.
I go out and the first thing they say to me, geez, Chief, there's been a lot of shootings. We at one point they said to me, well, we just had 6 homicides, and so yeah, it is a concern for the community.
Year over year, the number of shootings, though, is actually down by 17%, but homicides are up. So far, there have been 74 murders in Toronto. That's 13 more than in all of 2020. And Chief Raymer says they are seeing a big spike in cases where mental health has been a factor.
When we look back to 2019, compared to 2020 and 2021, we're seeing an increase in homicides where we're seeing a mental health component. And that, frankly, has been a dramatic increase for us, because I think we're up over 30% now of the cases where we're seeing that kind of involvement in the case. So it may be very well a product of the pandemic.
Now, of those 11 murders that happened in October, 7 have now been solved. Police say they still need people to come forward with information, saying that sometimes all it takes is one tip to lead to an arrest.